Hey guys, it's January, and that means that it is also pruning time on the farm. So here I've got a hybrid tea rose that's called Electron, and it's a bright electric pink, double flowered. It's really pretty, but it has gotten way too tall and spindly. And what will happen if I don't trim it is that you're going to have reduced blooms, and also you're going to have some little twiggy growth that's going to come off of it. And ultimately, it's just going to get taller and taller, and it's going to really cut back on the amount of blooms that you see. So with hybrid tea rose, you're going to come down and you are going to trim this off to about 10 to 12 inches above the ground. And here you can see I've got some canes. This is a little bit bigger than the diameter of a pencil. This one is about pencil size. This one is bigger. And then we've got this little twiggy growth. I am going to completely remove that because it's just really not big enough to support a good bloom. So I'm going to get way down here below the ground and snip that right off. Pruning is one of those things, I actually really enjoy pruning, because all you're doing is you're telling the plant, you're redirecting the energy of the plant. You're telling the plant what you want it to do. And I think that's pretty cool. Let's see here. Where's my next cut? Okay, so on roses, what you want to do, again, you are telling the plant where you want it to direct its energy. So, for example, right here we've got a little bud. This is it's not a thorn, and it is coming straight out towards me. Now, if I made my cut, you make a cut about a 1/4 inch above a bud. If I made the cut here, that branch is going to come straight out towards my face and probably snag on my clothes on my sidewalk. So I don't want to cut there. Let's see if we can find a better one. This one up here is much better. You can see there's a nice bud here. Sorry if it's going in and out of focus. I don't have the best camera here. And so I'm going to come right there. I'm going to make my 45. Hopefully that's not too high. I'm going to snip it off. So that's a little scary. It's a little intimidating because, well, I mean, you're kind of left with this stick. But I promise you, it's 100% worth it. You're going to see so many more blooms. You're going to have a healthier plant. And it's just something you kind of have to do. Same thing with your fruit trees. Sorry about that car. Same thing about fruit trees, grapevines, blackberry vines, some blackberry vines, things like that. So here we go. I'm going to finish this up. Again, I'm going to look for which way do I want this to go. Not really seeing a bud here that I'm excited about. And you don't ever want to cut somewhere and have it go towards, you don't want it to go towards the inside of the rose, because that's going to shade the inside here, and again, it will reduce your amount of blooms. So you always want an outward facing bud. And for the last one, this is an older cane. You can see at the bottom you've got this woody growth, and really, if I had another good cane come up, I would remove this. At some point, I will go in and remove this as close to this graft right here, this kind of knobby thing, as possible. And what that'll do is it'll tell the plant, hey, I need more leaves to feed myself. So it'll send off some new big canes. But I think for this year, I'm going to leave it one more year. Let's see here. I'm going to go right above. You can see this at one point had a little bitty twiggy thing here, but I'm gonna go here. Okay. And these thorns are wicked. Ugh. Get those out of the picture. So yeah, you're basically, now we're left with 3 sticks, but I promise you it is completely worth it. And come spring, we'll have some nice Electron roses. Thanks for watching. One last thing that I forgot to say just a second ago is whenever you trim these canes, You can take Elmer's glue and seal the ends of these, because there is an insect called the rose cane borer, and it will burrow itself down into the cane and destroy part of it. So all I do is, after I prune, is take a drop of that, smear it around, and it does a perfectly good job of sealing up that cane.